alla barn. Fullfest hela dagen. Mjöl från livets grottekvarn. Fullfest hela dagen.
Hi guys, it's Ruby, and today we are in Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We are having a buffet at Boma. Boma just recently reopened, and we are gonna come here and try the breakfast. All right, just sat down here at Boma. We were really early for our reservation, but they sat us anyway, because it's Disney and they're awesome like that. We have a really beautiful view. We have like a little fountain behind us, and then you can see the whole restaurant behind me. There are a lot of African-inspired dishes here, as well as classic breakfast favorites, and it's $30 per adult, so a really reasonable price. Our server already left us a huge pot of coffee and the classic pog juice, which is passion fruit orange and guava juice. So we are about to go and start the buffet. So we're gonna start with some African food first. Ooh. Okay, we've got pap, a creamy white cornmeal, and then chakalaka, I hope I'm saying that right, spicy tomato stew. I'm gonna put that right on top like that. See, that looks amazing. Okay, turkey boboti, turkey, mushrooms, and eggs. South African dish. That looks really good.
How y'all doing?
Wonderful, how are you?
I'm good. There you go.
Oh, yay, thank
You
you.
got anything, sir?
No, thank you.
And then here, look at, they have a chipotle teriyaki mustard sauce to put on it. That looks really good.
Should be back.
Oh, it's thick. Okay, so I got plant-based oatmeal. Do a little drizzle of honey, which makes it not plant-based anymore, but it's okay. And a little bit of brown sugar. Beautiful. Okay, we got back from the Africa section. Let me show you what we got. Okay, so it's the mealy pap, like a cornmeal with the African stew on top, the turkey boboti, which is like an egg casserole, and our ham with some teriyaki mustard sauce, and then a plant-based coconut steel-cut oatmeal. So first we are gonna try the mealy pap with the African stew. I'm really excited. So it's like a cornmeal with onion, tomato. It smells really good. Ooh, that's better than I expected that to be. That tastes like cheese grits, but better. Oh man. The stew is like really, really hearty and like very flavorful. Like it's like punching you in the face with like that umami flavor from the tomatoes. Oh, it's like so comforting tasting. I'm actually kind of blown away at how much I like this. This is really excellent. The pap is smooth and creamy, and you can taste like the butter. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's try this ham. We're in a great start here. This mustard is very intriguing to me, and the ham is real thick. Oh. Oh my God. I think I got $30 worth just there. I'm literally speechless. That is like the best piece of ham with the best sauce I've ever had just now. I'm not even a big ham person. I would eat that every day of my life, forever. Holy cow. Okay, the boboti is very famous here. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's bobotai or boboti. It's really famous here, and it's like crumbled turkey, mushroom, and egg, and it's kind of got a sweetness to it. If you eat a lot of Indian food, that sweet, savory mixture that they toe the line of, where there's a sweetness to it, but it's savory, that's what this is like. The turkey's very crumbly, and the egg is thick, and then the mushrooms really round it out. There's onion, but it's just got so many spices. This food is so flavorful. Like the flavor is just like exploding and punching me in the face. It is in the best way. Like I want to be punched in the face by this flavor. It's so excellent. Let's try the plant-based oatmeal. Steel cut oats, coconut. I like a thick oatmeal, like real thick, hearty. That's what this is. The oats are perfectly prepared where it's not mushy. You can still feel each individual oat. and the coconut milk is rounding it out super nicely. If you're a plant-based eater, you're really gonna like this. I also think you're gonna love that tomato stew. Oh my gosh, so far, this buffet is blowing it out of the water. It's so good. Next, we're gonna go to the classic breakfast station. Definitely the more busy station, but let's go get some classic breakfast. All right, let's get some of this bacon. They just brought it. Ooh. I want tots. These are Afritude tots. Afritude. Good morning.
How y'all doing today?
Wonderful, how are you? Simba. Okay, spinach, tomato, and feta eggs. That sounds really good. Get those. Yum. They also have an omelet station. Okay, and then this is a grapefruit, avocado, and papaya salad. That looks amazing. Okay, this is considered the more classic breakfast, but it still has an African twist. Let me show you what we got. Okay, plantains. I love plantains. A spinach, feta, and tomato egg scramble. A Simba waffle. Bacon. The Afra tots, like African seasoned tots. And then this is a papaya, avocado, and grapefruit salad. So kind of a different fruit assortment. Let's start with our eggs. This is spinach, feta, tomato. The flavor of the feta really comes through. It's got that cheesiness. And the spinach and the tomato add a freshness to it. Really good. These look really good. The tots are fried and tossed, and they're so seasoned. There's paprika. I taste like a little bit of cayenne. They're not spicy. Nothing's been spicy so far, but just really, really excellently seasoned. I don't even like tater tots. I'm normally like very against tater tots, but these smelled so good, and they're crispy and crunchy and fried. Delish. Absolutely delish. Let's try a plantain. For those who are more adventurous, I love a plantain. It's kind of like a savory banana. If you've never had plantains before, I highly recommend you give them a try. And here they're cooked to perfection. They're absolutely delicious. Really excellent. Highly recommend. They had just brought out fresh bacon when we came in. They're reloading this buffet so fast because people are like taking it out, getting it swapped, so it's all really freshly prepared. The bacon is delicious. It feels really good quality. Now, if you've never had Disney waffles are a superior waffle. They're almost like a cake donut waffle. Like they are thick and fluffy. This one's Simba. You can taste like vanilla in the batter. Disney just does a great waffle. And the Disney characters on the waffle really adds a good touch. Okay, this is very interesting. Let's see how this is. So it's got fresh avocado. I can see the chunks. And then I've got a little bit of papaya and some grapefruit here. So I got a little of everything. I would never have thought to put those together. The avocado balances out the really tangy tartness of the grapefruit, and the papaya adds a really nice texture. This is like very light and really, really fresh. Like to go with this like heavy food. Everything I've eaten so far is excellent. I have literally nothing to complain about. All this food is so good. Okay, they have watermelon slices with mint and pistachios. That looks good. I want to try one of these deviled eggs with smoked salmon. That looks really good. Wow. I only want one pastry. I'm gonna try the guava turnover. That sounds really interesting. And sticky buns. These are like a very popular menu item here. And they've also got this French toast bread pudding that our server recommended. And she told me to pile this pecan sauce on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pile it on. Okay. Towards the end, you're gonna see a lot of the breads, pastries, bread puddings, all the kind of sweet stuff, as well as like some fruit and some charcuterie. I'm gonna show you what we got. Watermelon with mint and pistachio, a guava turnover, smoked salmon, hard-boiled deviled egg. There's the sticky bun. These are really famous here. And the French toast bread pudding. And she had me dip the praline all over it. So praline sauce covering all of that. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna try this deviled egg first. So this is smoked salmon, caper. It's really good. Salmon had wonderful flavor. Very briny, salty. Those are really, really good. If you like deviled eggs, you would love that. Let me try, this is watermelon. It's got like a mint and pistachio. Tastes like watermelon. Really good watermelon. And the fruit section looks incredible, so I highly recommend it. It looked really good, but there are so many desserts to try that I had to skip a lot of the fruit. There was also some meats and cheeses. Again, nothing super unique, so I kind of wanted to stick to the really unique stuff. I want to try this guava turnover. Guava is an incredibly mild fruit, so the guava filling is like a very, very soft sweetness, and it's a soft creaminess to it, but it really counteracts and counterbalances with that crunchy, flaky turnover crust. I really like that. It's not super sweet, so if you're looking for like a sweet pastry, they did have an apple turnover with sugar. That would be a little sweeter than this one. This is more of like a good breakfast pastry for sure. Okay, on to the really sweet stuff. Let us try this sticky French toast. Oh my gosh, bread pudding. I put the praline sauce. Wow. Sugar overload. Delish. The nuts and that flavor is coming through so strong. And the bread pudding has that really soft, cakey texture that bread pudding has. Wow. Really, really good. If you like French toast, if you like bread pudding. Oh man, even if you don't, and you love the flavor of like praline, if you like pecan pie, this is like pecan pie for breakfast. Let's try the roll now. I think it's gonna have a very similar flavor, but a different texture. The roll has a cinnamon roll texture, and it's a little more firm. So I actually am really glad our server recommended the French toast with the sauce, because the sauce is really what stands out on the roll, but I like the texture of the French toast more. Overall, again, super solid plate. I loved everything I ate. I have no complaints, but the French toast I actually liked a lot more than the sticky roll. Just finished our breakfast at Boma, and I have to say, it is a top recommendation for me. If you are coming on a Disney trip, make time maybe on your last day like we're doing, and come and get a breakfast buffet at Boma. The price is absolutely worth the quality of the food, and I loved the African dishes. I would come back and just get a huge plate of that pap with that African stew and that ham. It was just incredible. I think it's totally worth the price. I will say it's not a massive variety. It isn't like a brunch. It is just basically breakfast. However, they have a dinner buffet too, and that's gonna be a whole nother video for you guys. Anybody who likes a little bit of adventure or something different on their vacation, you absolutely need to come to Boma. I give it 2 thumbs way up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next buffet review.